Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop. On the other hand, we see that universalism is a consequence of conquest of Thutmose III and of the creation of the First World Empire. It predates the eruption of Santorini. Amon was already speaking before Aton as a universal god, the god of all beings. The messianism born of this volcanic eruption is a distinct aspect that may have given a particular coloration to Egyptian universalism, beginning with Amenephis IV. In any case, as Breasted and so many other authors have pointed out, it was at the origin of Judeo Christian and even Islamic messianism. Everything is comparable, down to the style, when it is not pure repetition 2,000 years later. It was equally under the 28th dynasty by colonizing the quasi totality of known and relatively civilized world that Egypt imposed the state model later called AMP, Asian mode of production, on the Minoan, Crete, and Mycenaean world, on all of Western Asia, a model that was to be reincarnated in the empire of Alexander the Great, the Roman Empire, and the empires of Charlemagne and Napoleon. Finally, the migratory consequences of the explosion of Santorini must be studied for more closely so that we may see whether the explosion might not explain the so-called Aryan migration at the same time around 1450 in the direction of India. It is certain, as Fustel de Courlanges has already shown by the study of their customs, and in spite of the thinking of George Demzil, that the later Indo-Aryans must have lived in rather close community with the Greeks before they separated from them, following a deadly event which might well be the explosion of Santorini. And in this case, it would be quite normal that they fled towards the east to get away from the epicenter of the earthquake. Research should be pursued in this new domain, and that brings us to the end of chapter 3 of Civilization or Barbarism. We will continue. I'm Uriel Riley. Eyes are